Thriving Thursdays. Good morning, you guys. I got 20 and a fifth, like 9:20 and a fifth. I have no idea how that happened. Anyway, hi, how everybody? 9:22, 2020. Thriving Thursdays. You guys like the name of it? All right, so Thursdays. There we go. How's that? That's a much better, like I've got a new stand and it's so much better, right? Hi guys, how are you? Hi, hi Ashley. Remember I'm coming on Thursdays now. So what I'm doing is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday mornings for podcast, and then Sunday mornings. So Monday, motivational Monday, Sundays, thriving Thursday. There you go. That's all of them. Hi guys, how is everybody? Yeah, you don't see me on here, yeah. Thank you, Lydia, for the content. You know, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit. You know what? I wonder if I need a piece of paper. We have some problems. I need you guys' help, and so I'm waiting for people to come on. We've got people posing as me again. We've usually shut them down pretty quickly. And here I got actually a pen right here. Hold on. So if you guys could, hi everybody, hi Margarita. How is everybody? What I'm doing is Lana's Enchanted Sky 06. You know what? I have to write it backwards. It's going to not be backwards. Hold on. I want you guys to go on my, let's see if I can do this. It's hard. Okay, I think I did it. Yeah, I think I'm doing it. Okay. Lana's. I'm writing this backwards, you guys. There, you'll see what I'm writing backwards. I can't write this small though, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. There. Did I did that? Is that right? Yeah, I got it. Okay. So Lana's Enchanted Sky 6 is on TikTok, sending emails to people and posing as me, and they've got 1,000 followers already on there. So if you could go to Lana's Enchanted Sky 606 and please report them, because if we start doing this is about the 5th one now that I've gotten shut down, and I've got their emails. So what I did is I emailed them, seeing if they're gonna. I said, hey, I was wondering, and I posed as somebody else asking if they would like, if I could have a reading. So then that way I can get a hold of them. I'm 95% sure they're from Nigeria. So yeah. So hi guys. For you, and she won't now with that attitude book a session. What's going on, you guys? Oh, am I freezing a little? It might be. We have to remember, I sometimes don't answer people. Okay, well, sorry. I mean, I tried. I'm not choosing. I blocked you now. No offense, you guys. Come on now. I'm doing this for free. You know what I'm saying? But please send me hearts. So hearts, roses. You're not freezing on YouTube. I'm freezing on, you know what? Actually, this will stop it. Hold on. I'm going to go on my computer and because I'm in a studio now. Hi guys, I just blocked you. You never answer me. Well, now I'll never answer you because I blocked you. I'm sorry, but it's for free. I don't play favorites. I'm not mean. You guys know I'm not mean. Okay, it's switching between accounts. Hold on, you guys. There we go. Yep, and so thank you. And she won't now with that attitude book a session. Thank you all, you guys. You know, I need to, If you could please also share me. What I'm trying to do is I've slowed down in memberships like massively because they've changed the algorithm. If you noticed, like I was getting like a couple thousand a week. I'm getting like 100, a couple hundred. And I'm like, and if we just keep, So anyway, it's 59 degrees here and yes, and yes, it is that cold here too. It was a low of 41 last night, or is it tonight? It might be tonight. But it's cold. We have a blow up hot tub, and they work really good, by the way, you guys. Hi, Marissa. Just remember that we have to take them down. And it gets expensive. So anyway, I got a bunch of things to tell you guys. So first, Enchanted Skye 06. Oops, see if I can find it again. So wait, hold on. See, look I did it backwards. See, I got it. It took me a minute to write. Lana's Enchanted Skye 06. Please report on YouTube. See, look on YouTube and report they're fake. It's a fake account. Second of all, thank you guys. Not a problem. I don't mind. This is Thriving Thursday. So I usually am giving you guys ways to make your lives better, make your lives easier. That's what I do on a Thursday. Sunday is Soulful Sunday. I might even do meditation with you, or I'm also, you guys do realize I'm a certified hypnotist. I've got 2 master's degrees. I mean, I speak 3 languages. I'm well educated. Anyway, and then Tuesdays, Tarot Tuesdays, where I'm just taking questions. Now, I will take questions at the end. I'm kind of doing this almost like my podcast, but had a couple of things happen today, so I'm going to let you guys know and let you fill you in. I have some people, and I want you to honestly, if you think back, I've been doing this for 3 years now. I've been doing my podcast. I've been doing my predictions. People are stealing my content on TikTok. And I mean verbatim. We're talking verbatim here. Like they are literally, and I mean literally, taking my predictions, make them, here we go, and making them their own. And then saying, I had somebody pose to me today. Well, I heard that the country was going to split apart, and 3 years ago, I said there was gonna be a shift in the San Andreas fault. Did I say the country was gonna split? But do you see? I'm telling you, and I keep thinking, well, it maybe somebody else is seeing this too, and maybe it's just me. Then I look these people up, and they're my followers. There are people that are literally, and I looked one woman up, and I am not kidding you guys, verbatim to what I was saying. And so I'm at a point that I'm going to work really hard to get my predictions on a page within this weekend so that you can see how far back some of these gone. I went back to 18, and a woman just recently found it for me, and I knew it was there, but I didn't know quite where. And I says, I think they're going to overturn Roe versus Wade. And I put that in 18. In 18, guys, so yeah. So anyway, not bragging, not just saying that and I know other people steal each other's content all the time. It's a common thing on TikTok, but it's irritating. It's irritating, you guys, because I work really hard for what I do have. And you know that. I put a lot of time and energy into my podcast. And I study. I have more predictions this Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. Central. I have probably 15 to 20. Now, one is I've been saying all along, and I'm not. Now, if I say it here, it's going to go viral. And I'm telling you, it goes viral on TikTok. Putin's going to back down. I've been saying it. I said it 6 months ago. Like, I think I did some predictions in June, or was it May? I have to look back. And I said Putin is going to back down, and that the Ukrainians are going home. And I also said that the war would end within a year. Now, I'm not sure, when I heard a year, I'm not sure if it was within a calendar year or from the year that I heard it. But all I know is that it'll be done. And there's nobody blowing each other up. There's nobody on September 24th. There's no solar flare, although I did predict a solar flare. I did predict that. And which is interesting because I guess Nostradamus predicted it. I just said there's going to be a solar flare and there's going to be some problems with some people's things. But is it going to cause mass chaos? No. They've got everybody so worked up. So, yeah. Okay. So, hold on. I'll take your question in a second, sweetheart. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Virginia. That was fine. That was okay. Now, and you guys, I do tell you guys, now I'm now on coffee, which because you guys heard about that, right? So, Buy Me a Coffee went up to like 35 to 40%. Coffee.com/enchant. Oh, I gotta write backwards. Hold on. www.k. I can write backwards. It's not that hard. You just gotta think about it as you're writing. Coffee.com/enchantedskye. There, hold on. There. Enchanted. Oops, Ted. They don't look so good. Okay, did SKY. Ooh, I gotta think about it. Oop, I did that backwards. I think I did them wrong. Here, let me see it. See, look at. I got it close. Yeah, the back is the bad. So it's coffee /enchantedskye. You have to write them backwards. So, hey guys, how are you? It's almost like life is good. You absolutely are correct. And yes, I'm going to take questions. Now, remember that YouTube and TikTok takes half. YouTube takes 45%. And I'm at a point where send me coffee, KOFI. See, look at, see, I know I got this all screwed up here. It's pretty close though. Coffee. I was already on the website and had it, and I was okay. And then I started realizing a lot of my followers are not getting emails because I've got a group that I monitor. They weren't getting emails. I mean, it was really bad. It's been really bad. And so we are trying that, and it seems to me that it's working much better. Princess, you're one of them. You know, I get what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, but yes, I am offering mentoring. I'm doing a lot of this. I've decided I'm going to take some of this on myself. Is it still freezing? It shouldn't be. You know what? Hi guys, thank you. You know what I'm going to tell you guys? It's got to be YouTube. It's got to be. It's not my because we don't have any problem on YouTube. So this is an issue with TikTok. Okay, so if it's freezing, I'm sorry, because I've got no problems on YouTube, and I'm doing simultaneously, by the way, you guys. You guys do know that. I'm simultaneous. So, yeah. Hi, guys. How is everybody? Hi, guys. How are you? So, anyway, I've got lots of things going on, and we are redoing the Greenville thing. We didn't get enough time in, so I'm going to have to, do some work. I'm going to have to, take and retype everything and take care of it all. So, anyway, yeah. So, thank you so much. Yes, and if somebody's getting on my case because I didn't take their questions, you're gone. I'm sorry, I'm doing it for free, and I am trying to get to you. I would never do it on purpose. I'm not. But you don't have to talk to me like that, too. It's called putting up boundaries. And that's something I was going to talk about with you guys today. Because remember, yes, YouTube is better, Mandy. It does work better. I don't have as many followers on here because I can't get the algorithm. You guys understand that my algorithm is working better on TikTok. And so I have like 4 times more followers on TikTok. So, and I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. It's just, we've tried and tried and tried. I was getting 5,000 hits of a video, and I went down to like 150. I'm not kidding you. They're not always telling you. They're playing games. They're just playing games. And so that's why I've been on TikTok more. But if you could please like and share. Send me, thank you, Princess. She's sending me stuff on here too. But I find interesting, you guys are going back and forth between the two. And I am live on both, so it works, right? Now, I could be on Facebook, but Facebook's dying. I could be on Instagram. I don't care if Instagram's so-so for me, and I don't like Twitter. Now, I'm on Twitter. I do have a Twitter account and everything. These are my 2 choices. So I like these 2 the best. So, yeah. So that's kind of how I do it. Oh, I got an itch. There we go. So anyway, but yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about setting boundaries, because right now with Mercury in retrograde, you guys understand what Mercury in retrograde is. And if you don't, man, you better. Because I'm going to tell you, Mercury in retrograde for me has been really good this period. Now, if it's in your sign or in a sign you have a lot of activity in your chart, like I have quite a bit of Virgo. I've got 3 or 4 Virgo planets, and so Virgo Libra is, and Libra is my midheaven. I'm having a good Mercury in retrograde. Now there's been some arguments and stuff like that, but overall, I'm getting my sight down. You know what I mean? I'm getting pinpointing my, everything. So if you send her, okay, thank you. Send her an email and she will respond. I try it really hard. Now I'm going to tell you a couple things really fast before I talk about the boundary thing. If you do send me stuff, please just make sure that send it to me. If you don't get an answer, it's because Buy Me Coffee is screwing up. It's not me. I am responding. I had somebody the other day, today. Oh my God, you never responded. And I said, I'm so sorry. I did respond. They are not, I don't know what it is, but I'm done with them. That's why I said coffee, Cash App. If you send me Cash App, make sure you got an email. Venmo, they're all working. So I really do try really hard to get back to you guys. Okay? So just remember that, okay? I'm trying really hard. Anyway, so on TikTok, if you guys can send me love, because what happens is I start to go a little bit more viral, and I try to get more people there we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? Thank you. I blocked. Yep, I blocked. Thank you. I know I did block somebody. Thank you very much. Tell a love for you. Thank you. Yeah, that was the person. I don't usually do that. I'm pretty easygoing. But if you're going to complain, you're out of here. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm going to tell you, I'm the original. You guys don't understand. I've been doing this now. Like I said, it's ridiculous. They are literally stealing my content, you guys. Literally on TikTok, stealing my content. And then making it. What is happening on the 24th? They said there's going to be a huge solar flare. Now, I said there's going to be a solar flare, but I don't feel it's in that way. Everything's going to go down, and they got everybody hysterical. Relax. Okay. Thank you, Tina. Relax. That's the one thing. I try to find the good in everything. And if I find the positivity, because even in the worst situations, something's positive. You got to look at it that way. I'm a Sag, so I kind of view life like that a little bit. But I do say there is a solar flare, and there has been. There always is a solar flare in August. Did you know that? Always. That's why if you think about it, there's a lot of issues with electronics in August because there's a solar flare. Well, now they got something where they took it and ran, and now they're also saying there's a nuclear war, and I'm like, nope, it ain't happening. I still say Putin's gonna back down. Okay, all right. But that's what they're sending. That's what they're talking about. Being Brandy. That's why. Okay. Thank you for. You not gonna get an answer with an attitude. Yes. Thank you, Malaysia. And Malaysia, sweetheart, how are you doing with your health? I know you guys. Thank you. You are right. I won't. If you're gonna give me an attitude, why? I'll just block you. I mean, I got 62,000 followers. I don't. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. So yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is talk a little bit, and then I'll take questions. You guys, it's setting boundaries. It is about setting boundaries right now. And I just put my boundaries up with a bunch of people. That's enough. I'm done. And people don't understand I am done. That I just can't, do you know what I'm saying? If you're going to push me, then why? Why are you going to push me? I'm just done. And I know I'm very easygoing, and I'm nice, but when I am done, I am done. And that's the way it is. Okay. Hi guys. I appreciate it. So anyway, your boundaries right now with Mercury in retrograde, it can be about boundaries, especially with the Virgo Libra. Libra's need for freedom, and Virgo's stability with their steadfast rock. They're stable. They're earthy. They're down to earth and stable, and so that balance there that you're creating. So learning to say no, learning to say, I'm just done. That's what we're learning from. Mercury in retrograde does teach you things. I don't know about you, but you guys ever have like tons of things like you wake up in the middle of the night during Mercury in retrograde and go, when I was 5, he stole my sandwich, and I was so mad that and you can reprocess it through your head. I mean, when you're 5, I'm not kidding you. It's happened to me. And so think about it, you guys. That very well could be happening, and it's very normal during Mercury in retrograde. And then all of a sudden, you don't have that anymore. Or somebody comes back from your past to be dealt with, or you have feelings, or your paperwork's messed up, or so it's all setting. Mercury in retrograde does try to help you understand how your boundaries are set. Okay, so just to let you guys know. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Is there any tropical weather to be worried about in North Carolina? I want to say there is a storm, and it's not a major one. It's maybe maybe a level 1 hurricane. And so it's concerning. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like a category 4. It's just not. But I want to say it's along South Carolina, Georgia, like that area. This is what they show me when I'm doing and I'm sleeping, or I'm meditating, or I'm doing whatever. They'll show me maps and they'll circle them. That's literally what they do. And I saw it like, I'd be prepared, but I wouldn't be worried in North Carolina. Okay. I mean, I've been through, we've got property in Florida. We've got my mother-in-law's down there with dementia, and it's a mess. Anyway, yeah. Oh, that's okay, Mama Bear. That was how she was speaking to me. I'm okay with it. And I appreciate you guys. You guys know I do. So anyway, this is about Thriving Thursday. Putting up your boundaries. Put up your boundaries. What is your balance? Remember, Libra is a give and take. And this is going into Virgo Libra. And if it's a Virgo Libra cusp, it could be. But it's all about boundaries. And what are you willing to put up with, and what are you not willing to put up with? You see, I normally just say, oh, whatever. I just did. But no, I just blocked her myself, you guys. That was talking. Why don't you ever answer? Done. I don't, you know why? Because it's free and I don't have to. So, yeah. And so, anyway, and if you want to, and I would appreciate it, if you guys want to donate, I'm okay with it. Anything helps me because, I'm sitting here spending an hour doing free readings. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, the September 20, this Sunday, I have 1/2 an hour open. Does anyone want to go, send me a message, ask for it. I think it's at like 9:30 in the morning till 10. And so I have one opening, which is hard to get for me. I'm at six weeks out usually. So see if you can get that. Okay? All right? So I thought I'd tell you. Why do you have snake dreams? Ooh, the snake dream thing? The snake dreams, snakes can mean there is something that's kind of, it means a couple things. It means hidden. It all something that's hidden, or something that's lurking. It's like you're afraid of it. Like you're like, something you don't want to deal with, and that's kind of you're gonna have to deal with. So it's kind of like that. Snakes can represent a couple of things like that, but it's like unconscious stuff. Okay, all right. So just let you guys know that. But anyway, so you're setting your boundaries. That's simple. Okay. I'm reading. Oh, okay, Autumn. Okay, let me explain the Mercury retrograde. You either have a good one or you have a bad one. I've had some where it's been average, but sometimes I've had a great one. My great one was when it was in Sagittarius, which is my sun sign. I had a bad one when it was in Pisces. It's my moon. It was a horrible Mercury in retrograde. This one has been okay so far. Yeah, I've had a lot of electronic problems. But and there's been some communication issues too, but it's me realizing I need to own my own power. And it's a boundary thing. So, okay. All right. Hold on. I know, thank you. Yeah, one more time. Landis Enchanted Sky, and here, wait. Here, I wrote it backwards. I'll have to think about this. Landis Sky 06. So go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and report them, because if enough, from what I understand, if more than 100 people report them, then they're snapped off. So because that's my 5th one now. So 5. I've been 5. Let's see. There was Enchanted Sky 00, then Enchanted Sky 01, then Enchanted Sky 05. They're all over the place. Okay, yeah. So. And then if you want to, you can go send me something to coffee and join me too if you want. Coffee.com, Enchanted Sky, / Enchanted Sky. SKYE, Okay. So, and you know what so kills me is you guys don't always know why my business, I taught for 31 years. I'm an art teacher and an artist. I do art. I just haven't been, Autumn, I'll answer that in a minute. I still do artwork, and you guys know that I sell it up to $1,000 for a painting. I got paintings hanging all over my basement that I could probably sell if I wanted, and I know that. I've been burned out. And by the way, I got to tell you this story really fast, and then I'm going to take your questions. So today I went to my old school. Now my granddaughter and my grandson now go there. So I would have been their teacher, which was like weird, but I decided to retire. And there was a woman who was the biggest troublemaking biatch in the world, and she's a gym teacher, and boy was she a troublemaker, and I mean a troublemaker. And I used to get in it with her all the time. Well, I go in now. Remember, I'm now a parent / grandparent, so I'm in the community, and I went to pick my grandkids up. I got my 2-year-old granddaughter with me. And we're waiting for my daughter to get out, and I walk in the gym talking. So I have lots of friends there, talking to one of the other gym teachers. And she walks up, "You need to get out of here now." And I just got in her face, and I went, "You do not talk to me like that. I am now a parent, and I will not tolerate your bull crap." And I did it in front of the kids, and the kids still all remember me. And they were like, and I was like, "Yeah, you never." And I went right to the principal, who was a good friend of mine. I said, "I'm not tolerating it. I'll go to the school board. My brother's been on the school board." I said, "I'm not tolerating it." And I saw one of the gym teachers. He's going, and I'm like, "Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't have. You know what? Talk about boundaries. There you go again. See my boundaries. I'm teaching there. What's Mercury in retrograde teach me right now to put up my boundaries?" That was over the top. There was no way. Now, if in the past, when someone had talked to me like that and I was teaching, I wouldn't have said anything. I didn't want to cause trouble. But now I don't need my job. I've got my pension. I've got, you know what I'm saying? I've got this, and I don't need that. And I'm not putting up with it. So see what I'm saying when I talk about putting up your boundaries? So there you go. So, okay. Now, I got a couple questions here. And somebody said, is Beto, I still think Beto is going to lose, and I think it's fixed. I'm going to tell you, I don't want Beto to lose. You guys have to understand that I'm predicting things I don't want to, but I'm being honest. I think Abbott and I think DeSantis are going to win. And there's some type of weird change, though, in Pennsylvania, and I don't want to say it's bad. And I'm going to say mostly, people, if you're red, I don't care, because I'm going to tell you what I see. Everything's going to go blue. Because you've pissed off a sleeping dragon by ticking off the women. And I knew it, and I'm like, and I've been saying it, and I still say a lot of people are going to be purple. You're going to find a lot of people that are like moderate like me. I'm a moderate progressive. People are like, is that an oxymoron? I'm like, no, because there's certain things I believe in that are moderate, So, yeah. Where do I live? I live outside of Chicago. I'm an hour and a half northwest of Chicago. Why isn't this plugged in and working? Okay, why is that not? There it goes. Okay. So anyway, yeah, people tell me I have an accent. Like if you're out in California, you're like, you sound like you're from Canada. I kid you not. They've said that to me, and I'm like, no. Um, I don't know. I know north of Madison you have an accent, you know, you know, but it's really, really faint. It's really, really slight, and but we can't catch it because I sound like I'm from Chicago. I lived in Illinois for a long time, and I'm from this area, so we have a lot of influence from Chicago. So I can get to downtown Chicago's loop in an hour and a half, like downtown, like park it right there in front of the Sears Tower in an hour and a half. So yeah, so it's not that far. So yeah, okay. Hi guys, thank you for following. You guys, if you could please hit me, I will take your questions if you are okay, so this is what you do. Okay, it's still 100 degrees in Arizona. It's only 59, you're right, in Iowa it's 59. It's supposed to get down to 41 degrees tonight. Okay, now, if you are going to send me anything, please send me roses on TikTok or roses, fire, any of it. Send it, and I appreciate you. Because I get pennies for it, is all, you guys know that, right? But it gets me to out to more people. And then also, tell me when you ask a question, I sent 20 roses. And I'm gonna take those first. That's why this one person who was being so nasty, I can guarantee they weren't sending me anything. I'm not ignoring you. I will sometimes answer. It depends on the question too. If you're going, what's my future? You really think I'm going to answer you? Now, can I answer you if you call me for a personal reading? Of course I can. It's one-on-one. But when you are talking to me and I'm talking to you and it's general like that, it's too hard in this arena. Okay? All right? So anyway, okay. Is there anything negative around your stepmom? She's depressed. She's suffering from depression. It's so funny. Really fast. You guys remember I got the worst reading of my life from somebody I thought I knew pretty well. Jealousy is a bad thing. I'm doing well and they know it. They know I'm doing well. And I'm all over the place. And I'm doing well. And she's kind of jealous. And you know what? I picked up, this is what I picked up, you guys. The fact that she's like, well, you're full of negative energy and you picked it up from readings and stuff. And finally at the end of the reading, I said, are you, and she goes, and it's in your stomach and in a lung. And she's going on and on. I said, and I did this. And I just sat, and I didn't say a word, you guys. I'm not going to tell somebody they're full of crap. I'm not, because it's obvious anyway. And I just looked and I said, well, could this be from COVID? Because I just got over COVID. She didn't say anything right away. She's like, well, you need to come to me and we'll get rid of the negative energy because you've got a negative entity sucking you dry. And I'm like, really? And I wouldn't have picked that up, that I knew that. And I just sat there like this and just kind of smiled and didn't say a word. Finally, she's like, well, and I had her stammering. And that tells you right there, So just to let you know that I say my prayers every night that God has to protect me. And I have not seen angels down here yet. Now you guys know what I mean, because I've seen actual, and we've blown them up. They're little, and they do this, and they're tiny. They're about this big. And there's things flying around me a lot. And maybe because I have a black background. But there's been times you can see them as plain as day. And I call them seraphims, because seraphims are little tiny angels that bring information. So if you guys don't believe me, check out... I think it's Finance and Career Gemini, November 2021 is one that's just really, 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 like, you can see this as plain as day. And there's been a couple since then, but yeah. All right. Okay. October, I saw lots of craft shows in October. Okay, Desiree, what's your question, sweetheart? I don't get it. Yes, my TikTok is blowing up, but you know what, Misty, it's slowed down because they've changed the algorithm. So I would really, really, thank you, Christy. I really would appreciate if you guys could like send out hearts, because what happens is when you're hitting likes, like, it goes viral faster. And I'm trying to my goal is to hit 100,000. So that's what it is. So. How do you feel? I know some mediums say they don't tell others about their death if they see it in the near future. How do you feel about that? Good question, because that actually happened to me yesterday. I had somebody call me and she wants to know what's going to happen. And I won't tell her. Because you do understand that I can see an exit point, but you can choose not to have that exit point and live longer. But I did see stuff, and you're right. I don't feel comfortable telling people about that because it's some stuff's free will, some stuff's destiny, and it's hard. It's really hard. Like I learned my lesson. Years ago, I had a very good friend of mine that worked at my school, and her husband was coming back from a heart attack. And I told her right out, I said, you need to watch him. He may have another heart attack. It scared the shit out of her, and he was dead in 2 weeks. And I've learned sometimes, this is what I always view. This is how I view this, you guys. Okay. That if I'm supposed to know, you're supposed to know. And if I'm not supposed to know, you're not supposed to know. So if I don't see something, it's because they don't want me to know, to tell. But if I can tell, if I can see it, that means I can help prevent it. So it's kind of a toss-up. I don't like doing it. I've asked God not to tell me when people are going to pass, but I do it, but it's happening anyway. And I've prayed a couple times. I don't want to know, but I'm still getting told. And even if I'm getting told, I just sense it. So yeah. Why do you keep seeing monarch butterflies? That could, you know why, Frankie? That very well could be your totem animal. Now, butterflies represent change and freedom. Are you going through a change? Remember, Scorpio is in Pluto's in Scorpio. That's what I was gonna say. All right. Now, if you guys do also notice I was pale. Did you guys notice I was getting really pale? I was so anemic. My heart was skipping, and they said that could be life-threatening. And I keep telling buddy, but nobody would listen. And I would get the anemic, and I'd be, oh, you're just a little low. No, it was really bad. And as soon as I started taking iron, look at the color in my face. I literally was sitting there. I took some iron, could feel my face flush. And I feel better. I was so tired. I started sleeping a lot. I was getting tingling. I get tingling in my legs. All this stuff is, and did you know that hypothyroidism and anemia go together? Interesting, isn't it? So I just had somebody say, is your thyroid problem? I got to find you. Okay, now you guys, it flips and it goes very quickly. Yes, and my liquid iron is good. I've been taking an iron pill because you can't take it with calcium, right? If you take it with calcium, it doesn't absorb. So you're supposed to take it with vitamin C, and you're supposed to, I take it at night because it doesn't upset actually, it was one of my symptoms. Very bad stomach ache. Like it was so bad. My stomach would do this at night. I was like doing this. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Because I had it episodes before in the past and it kind of went away. Well, I changed my vitamins and I didn't know. And yeah. So you guys, if you guys start having a stomach problem and you have a thyroid problem, I do have Hashimoto's. They say my thyroid's working okay. Yeah, right. Anyway, look into iron. It's not going to hurt you taking a small iron pill, So, okay. Will my husband and son find a new job? Your son will soon. Husband will be a little longer, like November-ish to almost December-ish. Sorry, it's going to take that long, but your son will. Okay. Princess, how is your financial looking next year? I feel like I finally breathe. So no more private tuition for my kids. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be pretty much the way it is now, but it'll get a little better. You're going to feel, you're going to have I don't know if there's a raise coming, Princess, but there's something like that, by the way, that's going to increase. That's going to even give you a little more room. Okay. All right. You're so down. What's the matter? I don't know what. Life is going to be better for me. Finances, health, love life. Where's the light at the end of the tunnel? You're a Capricorn. Sonia, you need to go on Astrology Gumbo, darling. And you need to take, oh, you are? Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm sorry. Now I lost my train of thought because I'm looking at somebody else's. You need to take a look at Astrology Gumbo and you need to see where your Scorpio sits. Because Scorpio is so transformational. If you haven't had it yet, you're having it now. So, but I will tell you, Jupiter goes into what? Pisces, and it goes into Aries. So you're going to be thinking about it for a couple months, and then you're going to put it into action. Perfect timing for everything. It's very lucky. So make sure if you have a Pisces in your chart, and most people do, doesn't matter if you're not a sun, moon, or rising, you'll still have one in your chart usually. Not always, but usually. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Barbara. Marcy, will I get a promotion at your agency? Yes, but not till it's the first of the year or so. It's something like that. Something like that. Okay. Michaela, are you currently pregnant? You could be. There's something very positive about that. Do you have a girl, and then do you have a girl now? Because there's a girl and a boy. So if you don't have any kids, then it's a girl. You'll be born in 2023. So if you're not, it's really, really soon. Thank you, guys. You guys some of these people are sending me really funky stuff. It's pretty funny. 400 hearts. Oh my God. Thank you. How do you handle the situation with old friend? Let it, learn that to let go of this. And I want to say to a certain point, it's going to, how do I say this? At a certain point, it's going to kind of blow over, but there'll always be a question like, can I trust them? Can I trust them? It'll always be like that, but you'll be on talking terms, but it'll never be really close anymore. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Will the Art Lobe show go art? Okay. I don't know what that means, Nicole, but it feels good. Feels really good. Okay. Now, you guys know if you're following me, I don't use cards. I don't need them. You guys have been doing this for so long. I see all these people on here. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be negative. I'm not going to but I will call some of these people out, and they're pulling cards, and and I've watched a few of these people because I just want to know, what's going on. A couple people are actually pretty good, but there's a lot of them. They don't have a clue what they're doing. They're pulling cards, and they're so general. And you're just like, oh, don't worry, honey. It'll get better in your life. So and so. Like me, I'll say, hey, and I'll give you a time. You know what I'm saying? This will happen. So anyway, but if you are interested in my spot this Sunday, which is at, the 24th? Seems like it's the 24th. Hit me up. Contact me through my website. So when you pull enchantedskye.com, you can say contact in the lower left button, and it pops up and say, hey, I want that spot. Okay? Because it's a half an hour, and it's hard to get to me. I had somebody said couldn't believe it. They were put on a waiting list, and you guys don't know that there's a waiting list now. And then somebody canceled, and they got right in before a lot of other people, and they're like, how did I do that? It just happened to be that someone canceled on me, and I will refund. It's not it. She didn't want to. She wanted to work on herself, and she decided she didn't want any more readings, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, but so do that, and then also on my website is now. Register yourself for a free reading. There's a spot where you can register. You just register. You put in your email. We keep your email. I do keep it, but I don't sell it to anybody. But it's in case I want to send any more emails out. Guess what? This is what's going on. Like that, or that I can get a hold of you. So if you do win, and it happens, you have to re-register once every time, like every couple weeks. But I'm giving out 2 a month. So hey, you can win. Depends on how many people register, and you have to remember the computer picks you. So I just pull it up, and they go, oh, we got a free reading. So yeah, all right. Financial Taurus. Okay, so I am Isabelina 333 of creativity. 333 is creativity. I am posting your financial stuff on YouTube. I've got the readings. I just have to post them for October. Okay. And you'll see them. Now that's when I do tarot cards. I will pull tarot cards for the month. But other than that, I don't really use them. So yeah. Will you meet a man? Of course you're going to meet a man. You meet a man you might marry or be with. We meet men every day, don't we? I'm giving you a hard time. Around Christmas. Around Christmas. Okay. I love the bricks. Live, love, laugh, live, love, laugh. That's funny. When you meet your life partner, it's not for a little while. You've got 2 more relationships you're going to go through before you meet him. Okay. Will your new job work out for you? Yes. Yes, it will work out for you. You're going to be there a while. Okay. Like maybe a couple years. Okay. It's your birthday today, Diana. Happy birthday. And you're a cusper, huh? You need to be watching my cusp readings on my YouTube. Thank you, guys. Barbara, are your spirit guides literally poking you? I feel, yes. I don't feel it's a spirit guide. I think that it's an ancestral guide. It feels like it might be. You've got like a pair. Like, I don't know if you've got a pair of grandparents that were really close. They're together. One has got kind of a dark hair and cut kind of short, and she was real thin, and she's trying to get your attention because you're missing something is what I'm hearing. And then there's a man, and he's very quiet. He's kind of a bigger guy, losing some of his hair. It's receding or whatever. And they're trying to get your attention. They want you to live or do what you've been dreaming about. You've been dreaming about something at night or something. Your astral trap, something. They want you to do it. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Now you see how I do that? Now, when I'm doing a reading, I will pull names. Right now, it takes too much energy because there's too many people. But I will pull names usually. So, okay. Let's see. Got that. I said a super chat. We'll be moving to Florida. Help me. I'm stuck on my path right now. Yes, that was really what you're supposed to do. Go to Astrology Gumbo. Now, you guys can now find Astrology Gumbo on my website. It's at the top. Tap it. It'll open up. Look at your chart and see when your Scorpio sits. That's your transformation. How much do you bet your Scorpio sitting in your 4th house? It has to do with home and family. So it could be a change of low residencies. See? All right. Hold on. Got that. Is Prince Charles going to abdicate the throne? Now listen to me. I predicted. Now I'm wrong on this. I said that Prince Charles would never be made king, but William would. I still think William is going to be made king. I still think it. I said it before. Is he going to abdicate? I don't know. I don't know why, but he will be. And we're not talking 30 years from now. We're not talking even 20 years from now. We're not even talking 10. It's even under that. But something's up. And I said that William would be made king. And I've been saying it all the time. And you have to remember, even though I speak fluent French and I read fluent French, I have Nostradamus books all over the house. I haven't read them. So what I'm getting is, it's like they're downloading to me at night. And so that's why I said my accuracy and what we are figuring is 97%. Because I have missed a couple. Okay. Usually what I do is like this one with Prince Charles. I said he wouldn't be made king. Well, I missed that. But, if William becomes king, I got it. So it's usually a two-parter. So I'll miss a part of it. So, we literally are keeping track on a chart, and we are doing percentages. So people want to know, I think that's why people are stealing from me. Because I have to think about this. I want you guys to think back 2 or 3 years ago, or even 2 years ago, who was doing predictions? Anybody on TikTok? No, but all of a sudden they are, because they've been copying me, because I've been doing them the whole time on my podcast. And I'm not bragging, but it is, and I kept thinking, God, I'm so narcissistic. I know they're thinking of this too. They're getting downloads like I am. That's what's going on. But then you see their video and it's verbatim, even the same verbiage that I'm using. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. So yeah. All right. West Palm Beach next week. Will a hurricane, there is a hurricane going towards Florida. There's going to be 3. There's 3. There's 2 tropical storms and 1 actual hurricane. You may get a tropical storm. Don't worry yet. If it is, they're not going to be that bad. Okay, listen to me. I'm pretty accurate when it comes to this kind of thing. And people don't realize, I had a couple people on my case. They're like, why are you doing everything political? I'm not doing everything political. I do weather and stuff too. And I did get, like, last year, I predicted a earthquake in Utah and got that. I predicted big waves in Hawaii. Did you guys see that? Where there were these huge waves and nobody knew why, but they were huge. And I kept saying there's these big waves. Yeah, so yeah. Okay. All right. Bernard. Is he the one for me? Jackie. It's Bernard. I think he could be. I know this is crazy, but you have a question. You have a decision to make. He feels like he might bore you. Sorry. Okay. Guys, I'm going to tell you what. You guys do understand you're sending me $2, which means I'm getting 75 cents, right? For a question, right? So please don't. At least send me something. I'm being nice about it. I mean, I am. But yeah, sending me $2 is I'm getting 75 cents for that question. And I know I'm free. I know I am. But at the same point, please, think about it, please. Okay. All right. I don't mean to be, I feel like I'm begging for money or something, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I guess I'm making something, but just remember that. So, okay. Do I have anything coming romantic in with Blake? I don't know. If it is, it's prolonged. It's going to take a little longer than you would like. Okay. Frankie, so why isn't Matthew talking to me that much? I feel like he doesn't want to be friends anymore and feels like he's pushing me away. Frankie, wait. Honestly, don't say a word to him. Wait till Mercury in retrograde is over. I know that sounds crazy. It's done October 3rd. Because people change. It's weird. It's weird during Mercury in retrograde. So, it's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. Reflect. I'm not going to yell at you. No, if that was like Cash App, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I appreciate anything anybody does for me. But just remember that, I've made so far, tonight I've made $50 on YouTube, right? Well, I see 23 of it, 27 of it, something like, yeah, 27, I guess. See, I'm not seeing that much money, and it's okay. I don't mind helping, and I'm booked solid. It's not like I'm not that, Will your back ever be better? You have inflammation, you have muscle spasms, and you have a disc, right? You have a disc issue, correct? It's like slipped. That's pretty messed up. It has something to do with the hip too. So let me know, Amy Mueller. I have a friend named Amy Mueller. Is it the same one? I don't know. Hi, Kimberly. Do you see my son Brendan getting engaged to his girlfriend Chelsea? Yes. Next year. Yes. Natasha, you're gonna buy a house next year? Yep. Perfect time is around April. Be careful. Okay. Romantically, for the rest of the year, you're going to have a couple of dates. And you got one that might work out for you. Is it Gale Force Winds? Oh, that's cute. Gale Force Winds. You're going to have a couple dates. One could be one to keep. Are you on like a dating app or something? It seems like there's a couple to choose from. So, I feel like you're going to be too busy at the very end of the holiday season to even see anybody. So, hi, Irish. So, yeah. Will David reach out to me at some point, and when? Julia. I know this is weird, but I feel he's playing you. I feel like he's just kind of holding off on purpose, just to get to you or something. I know that sounds bad, but it feels that way to me. And so you think about how you want to deal with that. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay. Does that make sense though? Would you have any idea on the time frame for Jordan to realize he wants something from me? November. or the November-ish. Now, I know that I'm not perfect with these because I'm answering them really quick. That's what's so funny is even people even are copying my style. And they're, and these are young kids. They don't know, but they've been watching me because I'm so quick and I'm usually pretty accurate. I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm saying I'm not perfect. I know that. But they're even copying my style. And I'm like, yeah. Anyway, hi, MJ. Will I find a good place to park for the night once I get to the coast? No, you're going to have to search for a while. Make sure, MJ, make sure you have a plan. I want you to be okay. You know what I mean? Be okay. Make sure you are, how do I say this? Can't you find something beforehand? Be careful. I know I remember MJ, I know what's going on. I know. Okay. All right. Will I get pregnant this year? When and what gender? Now, Tricelle, do you have the capability of having blonde children? I always ask that because I know I have dark hair. This is really my hair color right here. But my kids are blonde as hell. I've got one that's got white hair. Now my husband's blonde. So and my mother was blonde. And you know what's so weird? If you ever had your DNA done, they told me I had blonde hair. I don't have blonde hair. I have dark hair. And they said to me, you should have light hair. And I'm like, I wrote back, I'm like, I don't. I have dark hair. And to them, they don't consider this dark. And I'm like, to me, I consider it dark. But yeah, I highlight it. So, but I was blonde when I was little though. I had blonde hair when I was little. And then I turned about 4 and it got dark. So yeah. Okay, so hold on. I'm taking a couple of questions. Hi, Dorothy. My grandma's name was Dorothy. I think that's a name that needs to come back into style. What do you guys think? Like they've got things like Ivy now. All kinds of the older names are back in. What was the Leona is like, and when I was a little girl, like if the old people are always called Leona. And so I thought that, but it's come back in style again. So I think they need to make Dorothy popular again. Cause that was like the number one, I guess when my grandma was named that was the most popular name out there, like for those years when she was little, born. When will Stephen propose to Molly? I don't know if she's going to. If he's going to. He's kind of scared and he's kind of like, you know what? I like things the way they are. If he does, it's going to be not until like almost like 2024. I mean, he's going to talk about it, but I don't know. He feels very frightened. So maybe this is my suggestion. Back off and don't say much and let him do his thing. Maybe he'll get over that stage fright or that fear of commitment maybe. Okay. When you'll hear from your job, Solig? Tuesday. I believe Tuesday. Yeah, I know Solig. It's Solig. I thought I'd sent you a thumbs up. You guys know that I become part of your chart, right? That I end up with friends. You guys are end up being friends with me. And so you guys will, hey, guess what? And you'll text me and I'll be like, so I keep up with your lives. So, because I get it. Okay. Okay. Hold on. It's going so fast. My son is 20 and needs career guidance. He isn't going to know what he's going to do until he's about 24. Sorry, he's going to go through job after job after job. He should be in something to do with tech, though, or engineering or something like that, though. I thought I'd tell you. Okay. Thank you. Not a problem, sweetheart. Autumn, I didn't know you have any heart issues. Hold on. Do you have like a heart murmur? Because it feels like it's something like that. Is it something like that, like irregular heartbeat or something like a heart murmur? Because I feel like you'll be fine. It's so funny. I know, I know people who have had heart murmur. The older I get, the more I realize that when your time is up and you've planned that, you're just done. Now, I've seen some of the healthiest people in my life just drop dead in front of me. One of them was my friend Jim, like my chiropractor friend. Healthiest guy. It is just, you would have never guessed in a million years he was going to go. And it's just, he's 59 years old. It breaks my heart. It broke my heart. I cried and I cried and I cried. And then you see these people that are, and they're like 84 and they're, and they live to be 95. And you're like, so, and I really think that it's just, I feel we've planned it. Some people say it's God's control, and I feel we've planned it, and we do know. Because I will tell you, the day before my mother died, she told us how she wanted her funeral. And she was probably healthy. She had a massive heart attack because she was diabetic. And she was dead at this age I am right now. So have I been paranoid every time my heart skips? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, because she was young when she went, and she always said she'd never make 60. She knew her chart. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Hold on. Let me think. Okay. I'm going to give this, so I'm here an hour now. So I'm going to say, I'll take about 5 more questions. And if you guys want to donate something to me or something, I will answer them before everybody. Oh, wait. Okay. Got that trestle. Is it Tressel, right? It's Tressel, right? When will Kay come forward to reunite? She will. Ania? Is that Ania? You have to be waiting a while. It might be spring. Okay. Will there be a cure for HIV? There is a cure for HIV. I guess it's not a cure, sweetheart. But it's where I know somebody I just talked to that I read for, and she was positive for HIV. But if she takes her medicine, she's negative. She stays negative. And she said that I saw a picture of her. She showed me a picture of before and after. She started taking this medicine, and she's rosy cheeks and, all of that. And it's treatable now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Will you be moving soon? Not until late winter. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm going to take a couple more questions. I'm starting to get a little, you have to understand, you guys, I get a little tired too, because I'm going back and forth between, and it's, yeah. But I want you guys to remember boundaries. That was what Thriving Thursday was about, is setting boundaries and what you should be working on and setting your boundaries right now. So Oda May, I'll take your question in a minute, sweetheart. I see it. Just remember that. Setting boundaries is all what this whole retrograde's about. Okay. All right. How will your trip to Oregon go? It'll go okay. I feel like it's not going to be long enough. Are you taking a really kind of a small trip? Feels like it's just not, you might, if you're going to take like 5 days, you wish it were 8. I think most of us will do that with our vacations, but some people, I know when I've had some of my vacations, no, I'm ready to come home. I'm ready to go. Let's just get home. That type of thing. So, yes, this is a lot of energy, because you guys know how quick I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You guys know that, right? It does take a lot of my energy. So, yeah, but I don't mind. I mean, yeah. Why am I so mean? Is it really me? Is it Malik? Why are you so mean? The fact that you think that you are means that you really aren't, and that you're processing it, and that that's a good thing for you. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think you are. I think you're super sensitive. You must be a water sign. I think you're a water sign, because we overanalyze our behavior all the time. I know I do. I get mean. I went off. People are starting to recognize me here where I live, like big time. Like I could be walking down the street and people are like, oh my God, you're in person. Look at this. You're on my TikTok. And I've been yelling at a couple of my people at my bank, because I missed, they gave me the wrong price to pay on my car payment, and I missed it by 92 cents, and they gave me a $35 fee, and I was mad. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. Here's the boundaries again. And then with a woman, you have to understand, us women, we can't get away with stuff men can in society. It's ridiculous that we're not supposed to ever get angry. We're never supposed to put down our opinions, because then we're Karens, which is I hate that term. I hate it. And so every time a woman voices her opinion, now granted, there are some nutty people out there, and Karens, Kevins, whatever. But if a woman puts her foot down, then she's a Karen a lot of times, and that's a bunch of crap. So yeah. Anyway, all right, couple more questions, you guys. Would you stay in your life insurance business? Will it ever work out financially? No. Joshi, I want you to think about this because you can sell the hell out of stuff. I want you to think about what else you can sell. That is what my message was to you. Okay. All right. A couple more questions. Tressel, I got your question, sweetheart. I thought I did. Didn't I tell you, Tressel? I swear I gave you your answer, didn't I? Will you get pregnant this year? It'll be next. It'll be around next. And it'll be a girl and a boy, and she's blonde. I think maybe I got sidetracked because I've got things, yeah. They're light-haired. They have lighter hair. Okay? Just remember that. They have lighter hair. I don't. And it's kind of a wavy, curly type thing. So, okay. You missed your answer. When will Justin be calling me? Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Okay. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Not 3 months. Might be 3 weeks. Could be 3 days. Yeah, but 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. It's kind of like that. Okay. Ashley, will you get your auditing job? Yes, but why is it taking so long? It's going to be way out into February, March. So, why are you so, Danica? Why should I follow through with buying this house? Why not? But what you want? Are you positive that's what you want? Yes, that would be fine. I don't see a problem with that one. Okay. One more question. Will you get the museum job you applied for? I want to say, I hate to tell you, Barbara, but I swear that they've got somebody they know in it are going to go into it. Sorry. I don't mean to be a downer, but I feel like they're having nepotism of some sort. There's some type of nepotism going on there. So, okay. All right. One more question. Does Jeffrey miss you? Yes. Thinks about you quite a bit. You guys take care. I am been on here 70 minutes. So, yeah, I'm tired. And I do get tired of this. It's hard. And wait. So watch Metaphysical Meanderings. That's my Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. 216thenet.com. You can check me out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok live all the way across the board. Because I have like 5 cameras like right across. So take care, everybody. All right. And make it a great day tomorrow.